which will be out in 3 years.
What?
We're phasing it out in 3 years. Also, king of getting it done. Like, we love that.
Told you I'd get it done.
I know, I believed you, but like,
All of your guilting helped.
I think you were guilting yourself more than because you kept saying I'm so sorry, and I was like, it's really fine. You still have time.
Okay, but you go. It better be good.
No, the reason I said that is because we don't really repeat themes, so like, and I'm really excited about this one, but
Anyway, since we're recording, so as you kind of heard, I am a huge procrastinator. And so Nick tasked me with writing some questions for this episode in preparation for this episode. And I have had a relatively light week. When did I do them? Midnight the night before recording because I completely blanked and forgot about writing the questions.
totally
So,
okay.
do you procrastinate, Nick, with things? How are
Yeah,
you with that?
yes, I procrastinate with things that I'm like looking forward to, too. Like not just things that I'm not looking forward to. Like if a new, like for example, the Animal Crossing 2.0 update came out Thursday and I have yet to touch it. I've been looking forward to it for like a month and I'm just like, oh, I want to put it off because I don't want to ruin it or
You don't want to play it or install it or what don't you want to
no,
do
I
with it?
do, but like I don't want to
Oh,
like ruin the excitement,
oh.
like I want to.
You did
Same with
say
like Netflix shows.
yes. You did say you do that with Love Victor. Love Victor,
I do. I still haven't finished that show. I claim it to be my favorite show, and I still haven't finished the second season.
right?
And it's because I like to, space it out. Same with American Horror Stories, the spinoff. But how are you?
I'm good. I had a good week. Like I said, relatively light. I don't know if there's a audio difference, but my voice sounds to me at least tired and a little bit deeper. I'm not sick.
Well,
I was yelling. I was yelling at a football game last night, and that was
yeah.
a lot of fun.
I was eating at a football game last night.
You were eating. You got. I find whenever you get something that's like fast food related, you get more than the average bear. Like,
I yes, thank you for outing me. So the reason I got both last night, I got a hamburger and a hot dog, and because I wanted to put the hot dog like up my sleeve and the hamburger down my pants, it was freezing. But that was they were both really good. See, I'm not even really a hot dog person, but that one was really good. I was really eating that like a literal bear. Like,
that's funny because, and I'm glad that I didn't put this one on my list of questions, but I am more of a hot dog person than I am a hamburger question, which is probably not good because who knows what hot dogs are made of. But
yeah, that's okay. I mean, I put one in my body last night. It was really good.
I I wish that I ate a hot dog too, and I'm gonna clarify because I don't know. I put one inside.
Yeah, I know. That was I have a friend that says face hole. That's really funny. Um instead of mouth,
They,
like when they're
when
eating.
they eat, they say, "Oh, I
Yeah. Yes.
put
I
that
don't know. Maybe
in my
maybe
face
you've
hole."
heard someone say that before.
I've heard of that before, but it still makes me uncomfortable.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. How about
Anyways,
you? What did you? How are you?
I am having a difficult week. But you know, I'm trying to work on not just being like, oh, I'm fine. Especially, I think it's Men's Mental Health Awareness Week. I'm not 100% sure. I've been seeing it all over Instagram, but I don't know if it's just like a thing that's going on that people are saying it, um, or if it's like an event, like an actual day. But I'll say it. Just speak up if you're not doing well. At the men. Um, at the no, I'm serious. Like I mean, but yeah, but it has been really. I don't know if what your thoughts have been, but it's been really cool to see so many men uh, share different, different graphics for men's mental health awareness. I think that's been really cool because it's something that a lot of men don't talk about. It's also been really cool to see people of other genders sharing it
Right.
for men. It's been really nice. So
Yeah, I've been seeing it around. I must say I haven't seen too many testimonies or too many stories, but I've seen that one graphic with the white background and the blue hearts, I think is what
yes,
it is. I've
yes.
seen that all over the place.
Yeah.
And who knows if it's real? I mean, we have all. I feel like nowadays we have all of these. Oh, today's National Give Yourself a Hug Day. Today's
I love
National,
those.
like, you know.
I had a
So
calendar that had all of them
that all
once.
of them. I
Yeah.
found that. I, is it Google or Facebook? I think it's Facebook that if you're in the business suite when we manage our social medias in like the business portal or whatever, if you go and schedule a post, it has all of the national days on the calendar like already for
Yeah.
you. So I feel like a couple weeks ago, it must have been a couple weeks ago, it was like National Pasta Day or something, and so I included that in the post that I did on that day for no other reason than to just
That's
acknowledge that Facebook said to me that it was
everything.
Pasta Day. I don't know. I'm being
I mean,
controlled by big tech.
I didn't know that that was a thing that they did, but clearly, listeners are gonna know now who does Facebook because it's. I'm like, I didn't know that. Uh,
I
but
wouldn't have known it either.
no, that's really cool.
I made sure to have pasta on National Pasta Day too.
I love
That
that.
was important. I
Um,
think I actually went on Pasta Day. I went to your favorite restaurant.
welcome to Point of View. I'm Nick,
And I'm Justin.
and today we're doing our take on Vogue's 73 Questions segment that we are affectionately calling 73 minus 1 questions, or 72. Justin, let's speed round ask questions from our.
Point of view.
Yeah. The Cheesecake Factory?
Because that's one of my questions. Oops.
Oops, I did it again.
So I'm going to. It's it's a good thing I have a couple over because that one is now being deleted off of my list and another one is being brought back onto my list.
That's everything. Should I introduce the subject matter we got going on here?
Did you? I want to ask though. Did you do anything fun this week? Did you do? Was it work? Just a normal work week, and you were normal, or
Hi.
was there any fun, exciting
I know.
highlights?
Not. I don't know if I did anything. I went to the movie Antlers, which was actually very scary.
What is that? I haven't even heard of it.
It's a movie about antlers. No, it was a
Oh
horror.
wow, that's
And
really
it,
sounds interesting. Documentary style.
yeah, it was disturbing. Honestly, it wasn't actually about antlers, but it was about this like dad that gets possessed and is abusive to his kids, like emotionally, like or not even emotion. Well, yes, emotionally, but just like absent, and just it's about so much more than that. But it was disturbing. Um, but
I'm
I
assuming you saw it in theaters.
I did, yes.
Yeah.
The silver screen, if you will, which I just learned, by the way, that that's an actual silver screen. I did not know that.
What do you mean?
That movie theaters are silver screens. Like the screen is actually silver.
Isn't like the screen that they project onto?
Yes,
Oh,
I was so shook.
versus just the gray
Yeah,
projection screen. Oh, interesting.
yeah. I went. Well, it was because I was at a movie a few weeks ago, and we were the only two people in the theater, my friend Claire and I. So we were like, "Oh, let's walk around." So I went up to the screen before the movie. Oh, it was actually when the movie stopped playing. That was fun and fresh. Like it just
In the middle of it?
yeah, the projector broke in the middle, so we were like, okay, what do we do? So I
What
went
did you
to
do?
fix it myself. No, I'm kidding.
Oh
I
yeah, I
didn't
was
do
gonna
that.
say
I didn't do that, but
you're an
I did
engineer,
go up to
right?
the screen, and it was silver.
Oh, wow. Did
So
you
yeah,
just like run around the theater since you were the only ones in there? I feel like if I was the only one in there and the movie stopped playing, you ever just see like an open field and want to run through it?
yes, I was thinking more that like Michael Myers was about to come out of the curtains and like
Oh, Oh,
is that
because
we
you're
were seeing
seeing Halloween.
Halloween.
I feel like
Yeah,
that's what I would do though. Is just an open theater, just run around. I feel like a movie theater would be a fun place to. This is funny. Don't do this, but to play tag in, just hurdle over the
yeah,
seats.
yeah,
Or ooh, how about this? I know spooky season's over, but you ever play the game Manhunt, which is
yeah,
like a like not I wouldn't even say an adult version of tag, but it's a more grown up version of tag.
yes.
If there
Uh,
was an abandoned movie theater, I feel like that would be such a cool place to play Manhunt or like paintball or something. I don't know.
it would. You know what's really creepy? This is random, but it's on my mind now. Abandoned theme parks, amusement
I
parks.
love those videos. I love
Yeah,
those videos
they're
on
terrifying.
YouTube and
There's an
stuff.
abandoned Six Flags, which is
I,
so weird to see a big, like, corporate park just abandoned and graffitied and just like the roller coaster cars are still on the track, like just
yeah.
completely.
Did you know? Some people don't know this. A lot of people don't know this because the company tries to hide it. But as an avid Disney lover, Disney World has, I believe it's two abandoned theme parks
No, I didn't
in
know that.
as part of Disney World.
Wait, as part of it, like as in
As
their
part of it.
attractions?
What?
As in their attractions or
No, so they were actual parks. So
okay.
so one was I think marketed as like Tom Sawyer Island or something. Maybe they still have some sort of Tom Sawyer Island, but there was animals on it and it was like a zoo and you would take a boat over to that island and then another was a water park and now they just sit there and there's a security boat that kind of goes around the lagoon because there have been explorers and YouTubers or whatever
Yeah.
going over to the abandoned parks to create videos.
Yeah.
And there are videos on YouTube of those parks, but I just find that fascinating that there's just, like you said, graffiti everywhere. There's still like things on the tracks and I don't know pools and cages in the zoo park.
That's why.
I just think it's like Disney World, which is like the biggest
Yeah.
amusement park company in the world has like two abandoned attractions, two abandoned parks that just sit there and not a lot of people know about. When I found that, I was like, I need to learn everything. So I went into a YouTube rabbit hole about that. But I thought that was funny.
That's wild. Sorry, Walt. We'll get him next time. Um, but
I
yeah.
got a booster on Monday.
Yes, you said that kind of knocked you out, right? Like you said it
Well,
was.
yeah, I get figuratively. I
Yeah.
reacted the same way that I did to the second vaccine that I got. I got Pfizer. And I got a Pfizer booster.
Okay.
And so I was super achy, super tired.
Yes,
But yeah, Tuesday was a tough day, but
I can
I was
imagine.
okay. I'm okay.
Yeah.
Only 24 hours.
Yeah. I think that's so funny that it not funny, but like that it just really just hits people and then it's just gone.
Is gone.
Yeah.
Well, because I think it's your body literally recognizing whether you've had it or not. Oh my gosh, I've seen this before. I need to do something, and so then you get the feverish symptoms. You get everything because your immune system kicks into high gear,
Yes.
and it wants to rid it of any COVIDs, 19s, alphas, deltas, whatever.
Yeah.
Also,
Should I
Tuesday in Boston was election day.
yes, Michelle Wu.
Michelle Wu Train,
Yes.
the first woman and first person of color elected to the mayor's office. She's not the first woman or first person of color to serve as mayor because acting mayor Kim Janey was appointed to the position when Marty Walsh was called to the big leagues in DC. He's the labor secretary now, right?
Maybe.
I believe he's the labor secretary in the Biden administration. It was very exciting.
I knew he was. I knew that he was called to the Biden administration. I just didn't know what he does.
Yeah, yeah.
So I'm gonna
So that
take
was
your word for it.
exciting.
Yes.
And then what else did I do? Friday. Yeah, Friday I played tennis with my mom and her friends. They needed a sub and it was called cardio tennis.
Oh,
And
with workout.
we did lots of running. And it was really good though. The pro was one of those people who has like a really dry sense of humor and
Yes.
when she notices that you're doing something wrong, she'll just peck at it, and she'll keep
Mhm.
saying it and saying it and saying it and saying it and saying it, which I thought was good. I thought it was funny. She was really lighthearted, but
Yeah.
pretended to be serious. One of those types of
Okay.
people.
Yeah, I like
Um,
that.
yeah, she had SpongeBob
Okay.
on her ball cart.
Oh, I'll allow it. That's
I knew
that's
you'd
everything.
appreciate that.
Yeah, that's really cool. Um, should I introduce this little topic we got going on
Sure.
here?
Remember when you
um,
said that the intros would take a while?
yes, yes, I did say that, and they can because today, well, this is honestly, I've been really excited about this episode because we are doing Vogue Don't Sue Us, but we're doing a tribute to Vogue's 73 questions. So if anybody's watched those videos, they're very calming. They're kind of like rapid fire questions, but you can explain or as little or as much as you want when asked those questions. So we're doing 73 minus 1, also known as 72 questions. Again, please don't sue us. But again, I said this to you before we started, if they're suing us, then they're really hurting for money, and I don't think Vogue is hurting. Um,
I don't know if we should have even named them, but that's okay.
yeah, it's whatever. I think other people have done it. Someone did a fake Ariana Grande one where they were an Ariana Grande impersonator and
Oh.
walked around her house, not her real house, but like pretending to be
They
Ariana Grande
walked around
answering the
Ariana Grande's
questions.
real house.
Yeah. She did a really good job though, so yeah. I just thought this would be a really cool way to let listeners get to know us a bit better because we haven't ever like we've done uh the quiz the on with our sisters, the who knows us better, but that was really 10 questions and they were kind of specific just because we, had to make sure that they were things that the other person might not necessarily know because it was in game form. Uh
Yes.
so we've never really done like an about us episode.
Right.
So
And it
here
only
we are.
took 17 episodes to get there. Can I ask you
Yes,
a question beforehand?
absolutely.
You're sitting in your room where you used to record in the very beginning of this, and your closet's open, and is that a stack of, I don't know, maybe 10 Lady Gaga Oreos in your top
I
shelf
am
there?
outed. No, it is not. It's six.
Oh,
Just
it's
kidding.
six. Oh, okay.
Yes, it is. They are empty. Those
Oh,
were
you
the
just have the boxes?
wild when, yeah, they would be bad by now because they stopped selling. Like it was a limited time thing that Oreo did, the Chromatica Oreos.
Do they go stale?
No, I mean I ate all of them.
No, I know, but you said they'd go bad. Do Oreos go stale
I would assume they do after a while.
after?
They
I
have a
feel like.
Best Buy like thing on them. I think like best
Hmm,
if eaten by or best if used by.
hmm. I appreciate that you have.
Yeah, there are some
Appreciate it
fans
so
that
much.
have actual Oreos still like saved in resin.
Fermented.
Um,
It's just-
yeah, yes, and then you can buy them. There's like one Oreo, I think it's like $20 on eBay.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah,
That's
I don't
another
have one of
level.
those. Yeah, I don't have one of those. But if any listener wants to buy me, no, I'm kidding. Um, all right,
Okay, I'm
73
ready. And
or
these are and
73
the
minus
and
one.
to be clear too, because I tend to talk a lot, and you tend to talk a lot. These are meant to be more rapid fire, right? Yes, no.
They are, but you can elaborate if you want to. Like it
Okay.
doesn't have to be like okay, like it's a relaxing thing. I was gonna bring tea because I feel like the moment needed something, but I was too lazy.
We should have
So
brought
I
tea.
showered instead.
I have a teacup.
I have three half empty water bottles.
I have one full one.
I love that. All right, are you ready?
I think so. There might be
73
some
minus one questions with Justin Do.
there might be some thinking. Okay, here we go. It's early too. Mind you, it's 9 in the morning, and as I've said before, I'm not a morning person. But here we go. We'll do our best.
Yes, here we go. What's one of your happiest memories?
See, you start off with something that I have to think about.
Just like it doesn't have to be a happiest memory. Just what's one of your happiest memories?
When I used to do the fundraiser for Moya Moya Fundraiser Day, and once the fundraiser part was over, hanging out with all of my friends who came, and we would just have a barbecue and cook the rest of our food.
I love that. What are your plans for today?
Absolutely nothing. Record the podcast, maybe have a fire in the evening, but that's about it.
All right, fair enough. What are your pronouns? Because we haven't said this in a while.
He, him, his.
Yes, we love sharing pronouns. Um, what's a relaxing day to you?
Binge watching a show that I've completely neglected over the weeks that it's been on.
What are you watching? Anything specific?
A lot of shows that I've been watching just ended. I watched Titans on HBO Max. What else? Only Murders in the Building on Hulu.
Is that with Selena Gomez?
Selena Gomez, Steve Martin, Martin Short.
How is that?
That was good. That was really good. I would recommend that. If you like a classic whodunit, that's a really good show for you.
I'm gonna watch that. All right, number 5. Sorry, I got off track. Who is your hero? You can have more than one, but just like a hero.
My surgeon.
Oh, that's an actual hero. That's like somebody that actually saved your life. That's a great answer. This one's really deep. Cake or pie?
Cake.
Yes. Okay, good. I feel like that's an unpopular opinion, and I don't know why, because cake is better. Anyways, if you were to pen a memoir, what would it be called?
Doing it myself.
Ooh, cool. And you worked in your last name. Also in the name of our show. Um,
I've
counting
never
college.
I've never thought about that before, so I just came up with that on the spot.
That's fair. Counting college. What was your all-time favorite grade in school? So it can be like any year of school.
Socially, sophomore year of college.
I was there.
Classwork, senior year of college.
Mm. Was in terms of classwork, was it hard or easy?
It was the fall was harder because COVID and we were remote and stuff, but the spring was super light.
Ooh, nice. I think well, my spring was the opposite. My spring was COVID. Um, ooh, I like this one. What has been your favorite episode of this podcast?
I really liked the Marion episode from
Me too.
last week, but I think one of my favorites is the episode with Mary where we talk about something that I was super uncomfortable about. Not uncomfortable in terms of what I shared,
Yeah,
but just being vulnerable and putting my opinion out there, I think was really
yeah,
uncomfortable.
and
But I
having
think it
those
was a
difficult conversations.
yeah, it was an informative episode, but it was a fun conversation to have with the two of you because I'm the third one.
So I know that this next question probably won't be that episode, but which episode was the easiest to record?
I feel like the fear episode, but I'm also not thinking about a lot of the. I think the first episode actually was the easiest to record. Believe it or not,
Wow. Yeah,
I
I
was
mean,
I was nervous, but it there was no expectations, and we just came to it, and it was. I feel like it flowed naturally.
yes. And we smashed everyone's expectations for us. Anyways, um, I think I know the next answer then, which was the hardest to record.
You think you know it? The hardest to record?
Eventually.
I think the impressions one. Even though I felt like we had such a good conversation, it was such a good idea. I feel like I struggled with the impressions, both guessing and giving.
You struggled. I think I shit myself 6 times. Uh,
I like your Patrick one where you just screamed at the top of your lungs.
yes, and not even good. Like I can do that impression well, but it didn't come out well the first time, and I did it well the second time. But I just screamed. It was so out of context. Anyways, what's the one thing you love about yourself?
My resilience.
Yes. What's do you have a favorite jelly bean flavor?
No, but I have a favorite jelly bean brand, and it's not the jelly bean. It's the Starburst jelly beans.
No. Yes, King. You're coming in with these like A+ opinions today. This one's fun. What's your favorite thing about me?
Your confidence, even though you sometimes don't think you have that, I think you enter space confidently and authentically as yourself everywhere you go.
Oh my gosh, thank you. I love that. What's your favorite thing about Dan, our producer?
I just said this about you, but his authenticity. I think he has
I would
a
agree.
really unique worldview, and I think he brings that wherever he goes and is not afraid to be his authentic self in
I
at
agree.
least in spaces that I've occupied with him.
Yeah, I agree. What's your favorite book?
Hmm. Yeah, you've asked me this, I feel like, before on a previous episode, and I can't think of what it. I guess there's a book called Resisting Happiness, and it's about how we. Well, I guess I shouldn't say because it was supposed to be quick fire, but it's basically about how there's something called basically resistance, and that is the concept of every morning when we set an alarm, we have an option to press snooze or turn the alarm off, and resistance tells us to press snooze, and it prevents us from reaching our top potential. And I think
Yeah,
that it's interesting.
cool. I lost track. Oh, here we go. You have $25 in your pocket. What are you buying from Target?
Probably some sort of chips.
Of that. What's your favorite number?
Number?
Yes.
8.
Oh, cool. Similar to mine. Do you believe in ghosts?
I believe in spirits. And I guess ghosts.
Okay. Do you believe in second chances?
Yes. Sometimes to a fault.
The same. How many kids do you want, if any?
Between 2 and 4.
Okay. Which four sounds like expensive. Two sounds expensive, but I want three, so I feel either. What's something listeners may not know about you?
I thought about going into the tech industry in high school.
Oh, cool. I'm switching to my second
Half-filled water bottle.
water bottle. Okay. Um, what was your first paid job?
Babysitting.
Okay. What is your favorite? I love this one. What's your favorite Lady Gaga song?
What album was Poker Face on?
The Fame.
Anything from that album.
Okay.
Like, I just like whenever that comes on the radio. I immediately think of you now. I think Poker Face in that album.
But morning or night?
Night.
Breakfast or dinner?
Breakfast.
What do you want the inside of your house to look like when you grow up?
When I grow up?
Like when you own a
when I own a home.
We are our bad.
I like open concept kitchen. I like a living room that can fit many people because I like bringing people together. Other than that, I don't really know. Something that I can afford, and hopefully my mortgage isn't huge.
King of being practical. What's your favorite song right now?
What's the new one by Ed Sheeran?
There are a few.
Not
Is
Habits.
it visiting hours?
Nope, it's
Shivers.
something with an S. Shivers.
Shivers. That's really good. His Equals album just came out. It's red. You're at the movies. What are you eating for a snack?
Depends. I either get if I go with someone, we split a popcorn and then get a large ass drink, or I get the kitty box so I have a little bit of popcorn, a little bit of snack, a little bit of drink.
I also get a bucket of soda. So, what was the last text you sent?
I gotta find because we have multiple apps here. Good morning was what I sent.
Are there any weird food combinations you like?
I don't know about food, but there's this one restaurant near me that has really good curly fries, and for some reason, whenever I get it, I have to mix honey mustard with ketchup.
That's a good combo. Chlorine or saltwater pool?
Saltwater pool.
Interesting. I thought you were gonna say chlorine because you don't like the ocean.
I don't like the ocean, but I like saltwater pools.
Okay. They burn my eyes. Favorite smell?
Chlorine burns my eyes more.
Oh yeah, true.
Probably like a vanilla birthday cake type of.
Yes, that's a really good smell. I go into Yankee Candle more often than I should, and I smell that candle a lot when I'm there.
I can't. That's overstimulation for me. Same with like Bath and Body Works.
Yes, but though I've never bought something there. What's your favorite course at Loyola? Or what was it?
Multicultural issues in psychology,
Cool.
or theological foundations of social justice.
Both sound intelligent. Would you rather eat? Oh, this one. I like this one. I wonder if you know where it's from. Would you rather eat 1,000-year-old egg or cow blood and pork tongue jelly, aka head cheese? You know what it's from?
Yeah, I know what it's from. That segment that's had some issues about being culturally insensitive.
Has it?
Yeah, because 1,000-year-old egg is from Asian cuisine.
I want to try it. I think weird fact about me. I want to try all of those foods, including.
Basically, what happened is a lot of the foods that they use is from like Asian cuisine. Like it's actually part of Asian cuisine, and he treats it as it's disgusting, blah blah blah. And so there's been a thing. But what were the options there? 1,000-year-old egg or or the cow tongue?
Yes.
I would do the cow tongue because I can't even. I'm so sensitive about eggs. Like if a fried egg is runny, I will get nauseous. So 1,000-year-old egg probably can't do.
Yeah. No, I want to try that. I want to try that like pork jelly thing. I don't think they look that bad. Like they look kind of.
Wait, were there 3 options?
Oh, I said the pork tongue jelly instead of the cow tongue. My bad. But
Is that
that
one thing? I'll do that then.
yeah, uh there are some the only things I can't eat from that show are bugs.
Hmm.
I can't do
Well,
bugs.
the way climate change is going, we might be heading in that direction.
Yeah, I hate that. What's a part of your future that you're looking forward to?
Being settled in my career and feeling financially stable.
Interesting. We're halfway through. Um, what's your favorite flavor of gum?
I think wintergreen, not spearmint, wintergreen.
So like the lifesavers are really good. Those Winto green ones.
Yes, yes. I think a lot of gum brands have wintergreen.
I agree. Um, how much longer do you think H will continue?
I feel like it's already starting to fade out a little bit. 3 more years.
All right. Fade out 3 more years. Casually. 3 more years. I'm gonna be what 26. Okay. What's your favorite holiday?
My birthday. I'm just kidding. Christmas.
I mean that's a fair one, but
My
okay.
birthday is not a holiday, Nick. Don't.
Uh,
It's okay.
I'll celebrate it for you. What's something you're grateful for right now?
I would say my supportive parents.
That's a good answer. If I wasn't your co-host, who is one person that you think could be?
I have a couple people in mind, but Dan or Ryan.
Yeah, I was gonna say that too. Um, for like that's what I was guessing. All right, what was the best year of your life?
I know what it was. I'm trying to think of what year. Like I know what happened. I'm trying to think of what that was. I think it was either 2012 or 2013.
2012 or 2013. How old were we around that time?
Like I think I was 12 or 13.
12 or 13 or 14. Yeah, those were good years for me too. What advice would you give to your 14? Oh wow, so you named this year, but what advice would you give to your 14-year-old self going into high school? I love how I'm like quick answers gives the hardest question imaginable.
I have some of those too, though. And I will say already there are going to be some repeats. People say high school is preparing for college, but I disagree. Um, High school is fun. Enjoy the moment. Know that your true friends, a lot of your true friends come from college. They're not high school.
Yeah, I yeah, that's
Like
good.
like life friends, not just true
Yeah,
friends. I mean, I haven't lived all of life yet, but I have a feeling that life friends will come from college
yes,
with a couple of
I would
trickles.
agree with that. I would agree with that. I've already stayed in touch with my college friends for a longer period of time than my high school friends, I would say. Although Tom is an outlier there because he is a friend from high school and college, and we're still very close.
Yes.
There's his weekly shout out. Um, it,
We've gone from weekly shouting out my mom to weekly shouting out Tom.
yes, though we got her too today because she played tennis with her. What's the best
Yes.
piece of advice you've ever received?
Whatever you do in life, do what you feel is your most authentic self.
Yes. Do you have
Pursue
any
that.
unpopular opinions?
Unpopular opinions?
Yes.
Having an Android?
um, do you know what your Hogwarts house is? And if you do, what is it?
Yes, Ravenclaw.
Interesting. That's mine too. Can you make a prediction about a celebrity for 2022? Also, I came up with all of these questions on my own, and I'm very proud of myself for it.
A prediction for a celebrity in 2022. This might be controversial, but because it's such a hot topic right now, but Alec Baldwin will become a advocate for not using actual guns on whether they shoot blanks or whatever, but Alec Baldwin
Yeah.
being an advocate for not using guns on movie sets.
Yeah, I can imagine that might happen too. Speaking of the future, what's one goal you have for Point of View with the new year coming up?
Maintaining the audience we currently have and growing it slightly.
Favorite Christmas song?
I don't know if I have a favorite Christmas song, but Michael Bublé is my favorite Christmas artist. That
People
or
really
Father Ray Kelly, which I will get to in a future episode, I'm sure, if that's holiday themed.
Okay. I haven't heard any of that album, the Michael Bublé Christmas album, but people really love it. Would you like being famous?
Yes and no. I would like having, I think, because I'm extroverted, I would like having the popularity until I absolutely hate having the popularity.
Yes. Lady Gaga said do it for the impact, not for the fame.
I said I would like the popularity, and then you say, I said I would like the popularity, and then you say, do it for the impact, not for the fame.
No, but I feel like that's kind of what you said too, because like the fame is, yeah, I'm sure it's fun temporarily, and then people are, trying to get in your house. What's your favorite conspiracy theory or unsolved mystery?
You're getting a lot of my questions.
That's okay. That's all right.
The birds aren't real one.
That's fun. That's a fun
I
one.
wrote a whole paper on that.
Oh my gosh, we need to hear about that in a future episode. Wendy's, McDonald's, or Burger King?
Wendy's.
What's your favorite artificial flavor? Like it could be
Splenda?
like
I
cherry or
don't know.
blueberry. Well,
Oh,
like I'm not saying like a fruit. Like I'm saying like what is your go-to flavor of something?
strawberry.
Who's your favorite American Idol judge?
Randy Jackson.
If you could host one TV game show, what would it be?
Let's make a deal.
Can you remember your earliest memory?
I would say yes because the memory would mean that I remembered it. But do I even know what it is? I don't know.
Fair. What's your favorite Crayola crayon color?
I don't know if I remember the Crayola. I haven't used crayons in forever. There's a blue that's kind of mix of like teal
Sterling?
green
Is it the
type of
sterling
thing.
color? I don't know if I'm saying that right.
Sure. I don't know. Sure.
What would you say is your most used app?
Instagram.
Do you have the initials of a celebrity crush you have?
ASR.
Okay. Go to swear.
Nothing better than the F word.
Yes, I agree. What is your most used emoji? From memory, not like what do you think it is? Not
The blushing smile one.
okay. What's your favorite emoji? Okay, if
The
it's
laughing crying one.
okay. If you were
Not laughing. Yeah, laughing crying. Sorry. Yeah.
if you were a vegetable, what would you be?
Broccoli. Have you seen my hair?
I don't think your hair's that messy. You say you
I
said
know
that
because
like
I put it together before you got on.
okay. So you're going to realize that I was writing questions at the game last night. Do you miss your appendix?
No, not at all.
Okay.
Caused me a lot of pain.
Still writing questions last night. What's your favorite MBTA line? And that's our public transportation system in Massachusetts, for those that don't know.
Green line.
Give us a cool idea for a college mascot.
Jalapeno.
Love it. You know Robin Fenty?
Who? Robin Fenty?
You know who she is?
No.
Okay. What was it like meeting Robin Fenty?
Oh, is that Rihanna?
Yes.
Kind of a blur. Embarrassing, but also cool.
What drink do you get at the Coca-Cola freestyle machine?
Flavored ginger ale, because ginger ale is my favorite soda.
All right. Besides Earth, what is your favorite planet?
Jupiter.
2 more questions. What was it like writing 72 questions for me at 12 a.m. last night?
Good thing I outed myself because I was going to be outed anyway.
Yes.
Fun, enjoyable, exciting,
Okay, cool.
exhilarating.
I'm glad you enjoyed it. And then the last question: did you lie when answering any of these questions?
No, I don't think
I
so.
didn't think you would. I didn't think you were
We're very open. Remember you said,
Yeah,
is
we
there
are.
anything that someone doesn't know? And I couldn't think of anything.
We are. And that was 72 questions with Justin Dew. If you don't know him by now, then watch episode 18, I guess, or listen to episode 18. You haven't gotten all that you can out of Point of Dew.
Yay. That was fun. Okay.
I'm glad.
Now, so this episode is not a billion hours long. I'm just going to get right into yours.
Okay.
Are you ready for this?
Yeah, I think we'll be able to do it.
My experience, I enjoyed it, had fun. I had to think on some of them, but I thought it was a lot of fun. Okay. Ready?
Yes.
Proudest possession.
I'll say the pin that Lady Gaga's mom gave me.
Okay. Top 3 Lady Gaga songs.
Ooh. Rain on Me, 911, and Judas.
Top 3 Lady Gaga albums.
Oh, Jesus. Chromatica, The Fame Monster, and no, right now I'll say The Fame Monster, Born This Way, and Art Pop.
Okay. A state you've always wanted to travel to.
A state that California.
A country you've always wanted to travel to.
Italy.
Favorite thing about living in the Northeast.
I like the fall. I do like the fall season now that I'm out of school. Humpty Dumpty had, a great fall. Sorry, forgot the joke halfway through. Keep going, sorry.
If you weren't a marketing major, what major would you be?
I don't know. That's a good question. I was a poli-sci major for like a hot second. I didn't actually declare it, but I was like taking poli-sci classes, so I'll go with that, even though I don't like doing reading for school.
Okay. Yes or no, but you can elaborate if you want. Have you ever been in love?
Yes, once in uh senior year of high school.
Favorite funny sounding, non funny word?
Um oh, I don't know. Can I just say H? Because like I
Sure.
love
Sure. A piece of advice you would give to your younger self?
you can get through the things that seem impossible.
Nice. Very inspirational. What's your go to drink order? I know you don't drink alcoholic beverages often, but if you were to,
Okay,
what is your
I
go
have
to?
an answer. I have an answer. It's the Pusser's Painkiller, which is rum, coconut. I get like the tiniest bit of rum in it. My coworkers make fun of me. It's coconut stuff. I don't know, like a coconut mix, pineapple, orange juice, and nutmeg on the top, and there's a cherry.
Is that only at a specific place?
They have painkillers in. Did I say rum runner or painkiller? I said
Rum.
painkiller.
You said painkiller, but you said you had rum in it.
It has rum in it, yes. There are painkillers in different restaurants, but that's the brand that we have at my work.
Okay. Something you think you have too much of.
T-shirts.
Good answer. One thing you
Lady
could
Gaga
not
all
live.
over.
One thing you could not live without.
Like truly can't live without. I don't know, but I maybe Lady Gaga music.
All right. I know you have lots of different.
Yeah.
What do you say?
I said music in general. I couldn't live without that.
Okay, I like that answer. You have lots of different colors and different styles of shoes. What's your favorite pair?
I really liked my purple. Were they Van? No, they were purple Adidas. I really liked those. I got a lot of compliments on those.
Okay. What's the last movie you saw?
Antlers.
Okay, then this one. Actually no, not this one. Best movie you've seen in a theater.
Get Out easily. I've never been in a theater that wasn't for a movie franchise. That the crowd was like audibly clapping and rooting for the main character, and that was really cool.
Oh, interesting. You should see a Marvel movie.
Yes,
Not that
but
that
that's
compares to that movie, but anyway.
different.
You can choose to answer this or not. I have a second one. What's the title of your book going to be?
Right now I have the title TMI in mind.
Nice. Favorite book you've read?
I would probably this is so generic, but I love the Harry Potter series.
Okay.
They're too good.
Favorite author?
Not the Harry Potter author. I really liked for some reason he is a children's author, but I really liked Andrew Clements. He wrote Frindle. He wrote all
Hmm.
of those cool stories because I think he had such a good he really knew how to twist the plot at the end, and he's since passed away, which I didn't know until recently. But he was a very good author.
Nice. Good answer. Why Loyola?
Um, it reminded me of BC High where I went to high school, and it was just different enough that I was like, okay, this is still new. You know, I didn't want to go to school in Massachusetts.
You've mentioned you went to BC High and you went to Loyola for college. Favorite school mascot? Eagles or Greyhounds?
Greyhounds.
A goal you currently have set for yourself.
Um, to not be single in 2022.
Best advice you've ever been given.
I don't know. I would say to not use black and white thinking. That
I
has
like that.
really helped me a lot in life.
I like that a lot. We've talked about this on here too.
Yeah.
Favorite meal you've eaten?
Meatloaf with mashed
That's
potatoes.
we've talked about this. How
Yes.
like you and I are both meatloaf lovers, but that's such a
Yes.
weird thing to admit.
Yes.
Maybe that's something that people don't know about me. Anyway,
My
celebrity.
mom my mom has to be loud on the outside of the door. It wouldn't be an episode if one of my family members
Oh,
didn't enter.
I couldn't even hear her. Celebrity crush.
Oh, I have so many, but I'm gonna use initials and say uh JB or MC.
Okay. Perfect first date.
Just something that makes me happy, honestly. Like, and I'm not saying like an activity that makes me happy. I'm just saying like if I am happy.
Good. I like that. What do you want your legacy to be?
I hope just being a good person,
Good.
honestly.
I like that. Acceptable. Name another artist besides Lady Gaga that you enjoy listening to.
I don't. No, I'm kidding. I really, really Like, I'm trying to think of like the one that I've listened to the most recently. I really like the band Why Don't We? I really like them, and their new song Love Back is really good. But I also like I've been listening to a lot of Justin Bieber's new album. I've been listening to I like Carly Rae Jepsen.
Favorite episode of the podcast so far?
I really enjoy this one. I've never been interviewed like this, and I've never interviewed someone like this, but I would say, yeah, I'll go with this one.
Nice. Initials of a guest you want to have on the podcast in the future?
Oh, JJ. They know exactly who they are.
Initials of a childhood friend you haven't spoken to in a while?
I'm trying to think of the person's last name. Clearly, we were great friends. I'll say WN.
Okay. Initials of someone you'd switch lives with?
NH.
Okay. Everyone asks favorite holiday, but what's your favorite holiday tradition?
Have you ever seen the Jim Shore Santas that on Christmas they're like little figurines? My mom bought one, and then her friend bought her another. They're not even figurines; they're like little like mini statues. And then I thought it was a good idea to keep going with the tradition. So now we have like 8 of them. Speaking of things that we have too many of, maybe even 10, and I want to inherit them.
That's funny. Without naming who it's directed at, what's a question you've always wanted to ask someone?
Like, was I right about even a little bit of what I said?
I like that. I like that. A little mystery too. I like that.
Yeah.
Favorite TV show?
I'll say you know what? I'm not gonna say a show on Netflix because that's like, I'll say Big Brother.
Okay. Go-to streaming service?
Netflix or Hulu. Hulu's been really good to me recently.
Okay. Yeah, I had a Hulu binge for a bit,
Yeah.
like I said before. Only Murders in the Building. If you could live in a fictional universe from a book, movie, or TV show, what would it be?
I don't know, because I don't want to live in like Harry Potter's cool, but like I wouldn't feel very safe at Hogwarts. They don't have the best safety precautions. Um, I'll say Harry Potter. What the hell?
Okay. Favorite fast food restaurant?
A McDonald's.
Favorite type of Mountain Dew?
Voltage, the blue one.
Breakfast, lunch, or dinner?
Dinner.
If you could perfect one meal to cook, what would it be?
Chicken parm.
Suburb, rural, or urban lifestyle?
I don't know all of them because
Okay.
there are good parts of each.
Okay, fair enough. This is 44, and then depending how you answer it, A and B.
Okay.
Do you want kids?
Yes.
How many?
3.
Yes or no, do you have names you're thinking of?
Yes.
Do you think you can only have one or many best friends?
Many. For sure. I have many best friends.
Nice, that's awesome to hear. Where are you most uncomfortable?
My own head. #OCD.
I think that's a really interesting answer that some
And I think for
viewers can
a lot
resonate
of
with.
people might say that if they think about it. Like,
Yeah,
who wants...
I think people can resonate with that.
Yeah.
Where are you most comfortable?
Have I ever been comfortable? I don't know. Maybe my bed.
Okay. Where would you consider to be your second home?
Maybe the restaurant I work in because I'm there so much.
I'm not going to lie. When I wrote that question, I thought you were going to answer that way.
Yeah. Well, I'm going there. I have to be there at 11. So fun.
All right, we'll finish this up quickly then.
No, we're good. It only takes me like 10 minutes to get there.
Okay. Favorite form of transportation? Car, bus, train, or plane?
I love flying alone.
Okay.
It's so relaxing. I love being in an airport alone. I love...
Nice. Are you an outdoors person?
Not really, but I'm not like an indoors, but like I don't mind the outdoors. I just don't like when it's cold. I wouldn't say I'm like, fishing or like doing outdoorsy things, but I like going for a walk.
More of an indoor cat, huh?
Yes.
Yeah. Do you like poetry?
Yeah, I appreciate it.
What's your favorite conspiracy theory?
Ooh, I love that we both came up with that one. Not conspiracy. I just love unsolved mysteries, and like it's so like this is horrible, but because like it's an actual thing, but like I want to know where that flight went. The 77.
The Malaysian Airlines?
One. Yes, I know they found a wing, but like I think it's like how can we not have answers? There are people that actually this is like I don't mean to like bring it down, but there are people that like actually passed away with that, and for their families just to not know is just horrible. And here we go with the my mom has officially interrupted episode 17, and she realized it and shut the door. Now I can hear her laughing.
Okay. Last few. What's your go-to fun fact about yourself?
Wait, how are we on the last few? Weren't we just on 44?
Now we're on 53, so we still got a couple
Okay.
more. But
All right. My go-to fun fact that I worked for Lady Gaga.
nice. What are, if you feel comfortable sharing, what are your ethnicities / cultural backgrounds?
Um, I am very white, not gonna lie, but like Italian. My last name's Italian. I have some German in there. I have French Canadian, and yeah, I definitely have a little bit of Irish because my beard, when it gets too long, like gets red, as you pointed out.
Yes,
Uh,
just a little bit of Irish.
yes.
If you could play any musical instrument, what would it be?
Probably guitar or piano. Piano.
Yeah. If you could instantly be good at any skill, what would that skill be?
Singing.
Excuse me. I think my voice is really. As I've said on the podcast before, I am sensitive to criticism. Do you have a piece of constructive criticism for me that you haven't told me before?
Oh my god.
I'm smiling so big right now.
So this has been 57 questions, wouldn't it? No.
We
I
can skip this one if you would rather answer
I
off
mean,
air.
no, I'll say it. I'll say it. I feel like sometimes when I'm texting, I give very short answers, and it sounds like I'm like this isn't a criticism for me, but like I just hope that you and a few other friends know that like I'm not. Don't take. Oh, here we go again.
Me too. I have to say, hi, Justin.
Hi.
I
This
have
is an
to say
uninvited
that
guest.
sometimes my texts come across abruptly, but
Yeah.
only because I'm trying to like be quick or I'm trying to like do 100 things. So people have to remember you can't detect tone in a text.
Yes.
Yes,
So
that is so important.
That would be my. This was supposed to be constructive criticism for him. So because like you might get like nervous that I'm like mad, and I'm really not. I'm just either at work or I send texts or I forget because I'm pretty great at forgetting texts.
So basically, what he's trying to say is he's never
Why?
mad at you.
Why? Why? You are not the guest this
Because I'm
episode.
a mom.
All right.
Bye.
Bye. Nice to see you.
Was it?
I'm dead. Oh my gosh. Okay. All right, I like that. I'm glad you weren't too constructive with me. I know I know you find pleasure in cleaning, but what's your least favorite chore?
I hate taking out the trash. I hate the way it gets on. Like, I hate the smell of trash bags, even the scented ones. Just regular trash bags. I don't like them.
Yeah, I like that. Analog or digital watch?
Digital because they're like smartwatches now, but you can make them analog.
Right. So digital?
Yeah.
The most ridiculous invention you ever think was created?
Pop sockets, maybe. I don't like them.
A piece of futuristic technology you want to be real.
Holograms on phones.
Nice.
I know holograms.
We've reached the lightning round. These are all this or that's.
Okay.
Okay. Prepare yourself. Ready?
I'm prepared.
Coffee or tea?
Tea.
Soda or juice?
Soda.
Pancake or waffle?
I'd say both, but waffle is my.
Gotta make a decision.
Waffle.
Waffle. Napkin on lap or napkin like a bib?
I was waffling there. I would say on my lap. If I'm wearing it on as a bib, please.
Slap you? Is that what you just said? Oh my god. iPhone or iPad?
iPhone.
Color or black and white photography?
Color.
Gas, liquids, solids, or plasmas?
Liquids. Plasmas.
Okay.
Plasmas are fun.
Okay. Selfie or portrait?
Portrait.
Coke or Pepsi?
Coke.
Sparkling or still water?
Sparkling.
For here or to go?
For here, unless I'm eating it at home. I can't eat in my car. I don't like eating in my car.
Okay, and the last one, winter or summer?
Summer.
Summer. Yay!
Yes!
Hey, we did it.
So much. I enjoyed that a lot.
Thank you, Mrs. Gervasi, for the cameo.
Maybe I'll pass on her that message. If she listened to the episode, maybe I'd pass it on.
I also want to give credit to Mary and to Ryan, who have been on the podcast before. That helped me create those questions. So,
yes, Mary. Yes, Ryan.
Thank you. Like I said, it was late, and
9 fame.
yes. I love how you remember the numbers, because I don't. But yes. Would you like to share anything else before we close?
No, just that I had a lot of fun, and I'm looking forward to next episode. It's your theme, and 18's my favorite number. So
There you go. And mine's 8. Look at that.
yeah, so that's what I meant when I said similar.
Yeah, similar. Yeah. Thank you, Nick, for this episode. I really enjoyed it. I thought it was a lot of fun. Fast-paced questions is really fun. We should do it more often. Maybe we'll do a part 2 if viewers like it.
144 questions.
Exactly.
70. Oh, it is. Wow.
You do the recreational math, not me. Look at you.
Wow.
Impressive. With that, I'll reward you with you get to close us out.
All right. My name is Justin Dew. No, I'm just reading the script. Or Nick. My name is Nick Gervasi.
And I'm Justin Dew.
All right. You can reach us on Instagram and Facebook at Point of Dew, DOO podcast, all one word, or by sending us a voice message on our website, anchor.fm/pointofdew. If you enjoy our show, give us a rating or review us in the Apple Podcast Store, or share us with a friend or family member. I emphasize that last one. We'd really appreciate it and are truly grateful for your support. As always, we hope you have a great week. Thank you for listening, and until next time,
times when you were fighting your enemies. Are you happy? Are you winning now? You are trying, you're fine now. Time to say goodbye to yourself. Let's say